Why is it taking forever for me to get hired? I've sent in some applications and no one gets back to me. What's the deal? On today's episode, we're going to debunk some of the common myths about applying to jobs today. A young man came to my office and said, "Eric, I'm really struggling. I'm submitting all these applications and no one's getting back to me. What's the deal?" The question I asked him next was an important one. "How many applications have you submitted?" He thought about it a little bit and said, "I don't know, probably 8 or 10 or so, at least that many, maybe 15 or so." Here's the problem today. People believe that they get jobs much faster than the reality shows. Here's some stats from TalentWorks. It's going to take you about 200 applications to get one job. Crazy to think, 200 applications. Here's the number for you. You have an 8.3% probability when you submit an application for a job of getting an interview. 8.3%. What that means is that you're going to need 15 to 20 applications to get one job interview. Wow, sounds crazy. Well, it gets even crazier. You're going to need 10 to 15 job interviews to get one job. That's why it's going to take you about 1 out of 200 applications to get that job. I know it seems to think that, oh, this must be an easier process. I apply a few places and it just works out. But the reality of it is, in today's marketplace, there are an easier number of ways to apply for jobs than ever before, which means there's way more competition. So the reality of it is, it's going to take you about 200 applications to get your job. I know that seems crazy, and I know that seems hard to fathom, but part of the magic of this is understanding that there is a supply and demand issue. And one of the things that's important to know is that not every job is looking for you as a candidate. So you're going to have to play the odds game. That means be prepared to apply more places. Again, 200 places. Be prepared to apply fast. The ideal time for you to apply is within the first 24 hours of something getting posted. After that, the chances of you getting ghosted goes way up from there. And the last thing, and the most important thing, is remember, just because you get an interview does not mean you're likely to get the job. 10 to 15 interviews is what's required today to get a job. Now think I'm crazy. You may be saying, "Eric, this can't possibly be. It can't be this difficult in every industry." Well, even something like software engineering, where there seems like there's a total dearth of people to do those roles, takes them 150 applications. So I know it may feel like it's a crazy thing to understand out there. Why is it so difficult to get hired today when there is so much positive news about the economy? But the reality is that hasn't necessarily translated into the job market. Many of us want different jobs than we're getting. Again, almost 50% of people in their 20s today are underemployed, meaning those same people are applying for jobs that they want to get the ideal job. So today it's a much tougher market out there, but don't lose hope. Remember, it is a bit of a numbers game. And again, those first few jobs may not necessarily even matter that much. It's just about getting experience, paying the bills, and being ready to make that leap when the time is right. So get your fingers ready, apply more places, get more interviews. That's the success of today, is really about getting yourself out there faster, more, and making sure you're prepared for the 200 applications you're going to need to get that job.